Number 13, 3x plus 6 equals 4y and 3x plus 4 equals 2y. The solution to the given system of equations is x, y. What is the value of y? Anytime we have a system of equations, there will be different ways that we can look at it, different ways we can solve it. This is a linear system of equations, so we can solve this through either graphing, elimination, or substitution. Lost the word there for a second. So graphing, we would put both of these equations into a graphing calculator, or if you are just a glutton for punishment, you can graph them by hand. And then you see wherever the two lines are, because these are both lines, just a plain x and a plain y, no exponents, square roots, anything like that. We would see where these two lines cross, if they do. And that would be the solution. Now we know they cross because we're told there is a solution. The solution is xy. The other two options, if they ask, is there a solution? They could be parallel, in which case there would be no solution. Or you can have where it's one line on top of the other line. They're the same line, so it's infinite solutions. But in this case, we're told there is a single solution, so we have intersecting lines. That is graphing. The other way we can do this is through substitution. One of the other ways we can do it is through substitution. That's when you are either given x equals or y equals blah, 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 or you take one of the given equations and transform it into either x equals or y equals. Then you take what you get and put it in the other equation. For example, let's say if this up here, instead of this had been like x equals, I don't know, y plus 1, then anywhere there's an x down here, you would replace it with y plus 1. Then you do all that algebra math, you'd solve for y, and if you need to, you can then take that solved y, plug it in, and solve for x. I don't recommend the substitution method on the SAT unless they actually give you an x equals or a y equals. I never recommend changing this and trying to get it to x equals y equals and sticking it in. It takes a really long time, and time is of the essence on the SAT. The two methods that are most common, because sometimes they'll give you an x equals a y equals, but it's in MA. But elimination and graphing are much more common. Elimination is when we have things like, say, x plus y equals 5 and negative x plus 2y, I don't know, equals 7. Okay. And then we say, okay, if we added these two equations together, would something cancel out? Oh yeah, x and negative x cancel out. I would be left. I can't talk today. I would be left with 3y equals 12, so I can solve for y. When you have this situation over here to the left where, hey, two of the variables are very close to each other. If one of them was negative or one is negative, they would cancel out when we add these two equations together. When I say I can't talk today, I mean it. And when we add these two equations together, they would be eliminated. Then elimination becomes a possibility. And if this is something you're very comfortable with and you can do quickly, it might even be faster than graphing. That's going to be up to you. For some students, graphing is going to be the way to go. It's going to be the fastest. Then that's the way you should do it. We want the way that is the fastest and also, more importantly, the most accurate for you. So I already told you how you would do graphing. You were just going to put those two sentences. How do I keep saying sentences? Maybe this video was not meant to be today. You take these two equations and put them in that graphing calculator. See where they intersect. Find the solution to them. And just be careful that you're looking for the value of y, not the value of x. Don't make that mistake. Here's the way to do it with elimination. Those three x's, that's pretty tempting to me because they are very close to each other, very close to canceling out. If I multiply everything down here by a -1, that's just going to change the sign of everything. Then those x's will cancel out. So if I do that, I'm going to have negative 3x plus a negative 4 equals a negative 2y. Then I add the x's together. That gives me nothing because they canceled out. 6 and negative 4 is positive 2. 4y and negative 2y added together is 2y. And then go, okay, 2 times y equals 2. To undo that, we divide by 2. That's the opposite of multiplication. And we get that y equals 2 divided by 2, or 1. And we don't need to know x. We just need to know y. So 1 is my answer. So it's pretty fast, especially if it's something that you have a lot of experience with. Some people, if they get really practiced at it, might not even need to write it down. They might be able to just look up here at the screen and go, oh, okay, so if I'm subtracting everything there at the bottom, essentially, if I multiply everything by negative 1, it's like the same as I'm subtracting everything. Those cancel out. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4y minus 2y is 2y. Okay, y is going to be 1. That's definitely feasible that you can practice enough and get to that point, in which case that would probably be faster than graphing. But if you're not comfortable with that, or you don't think it would be faster, by all means do the graphing. We want what you are the most comfortable with, getting the right answer. Right answer above all. Second consideration is speed. And this one, our answer is 1. Hey guys, this video was helpful or useful in any way. Please feel free to let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, even buy me a coffee if you're so inclined. Links for that down below as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.